I pretended to be a customer and went to inspect a jewelry store owned by my group. I also took the opportunity to test the character of my future daughter-in-law, whom I had never met. When I saw that my son's fiancée, serving as the store manager, was neatly and suitably dressed and composed, I felt very satisfied. I planned to pick out some gold jewelry to give her as a meet and greet gift. Unexpectedly, she turned out to be a gold digger who despised the poor and loved the rich. Just because I was dressed plainly today, the woman looked at me with contempt and assumed I couldn't afford the store's gold pieces. She warned the employees never to serve people as poor as me in the future. She sneered coldly, "Even if you sold the last thing in your house, it wouldn't be enough to marry off your son." Faced with such a vain, arrogant, and overbearing woman, I was glad my son had not married her yet. Originally, I had planned to spend $50 million on their wedding, and to invite my future daughter-in-law to dinner tonight, and to give her an heirloom bracelet worth $1. Now it seemed the woman was unfit to be my daughter-in-law. Just as I turned to leave, I suddenly noticed something wrong with the gold bracelet displayed in the case. After checking, I confirmed the bracelet wasn't even pure gold. I asked the woman why the store's prized bracelet wasn't pure gold. Worried the matter would be exposed, she immediately grabbed the bracelet. During the struggle, the bracelet fell to the floor and was damaged. When the woman heard the bracelet was worth $50 million, she was terrified. To avoid responsibility, she actually framed me for breaking the bracelet. She even demanded I pay compensation. Before I could refuse, she and other employees seized my bag. A kind girl saw this and grabbed her arm, pleading with her to let me go. In response, the woman slapped the girl hard. Only then did I see clearly that the woman was a shameless scoundrel. Then she began rifling through my bag. When she discovered there was no cash inside, she became furious. Without another word, she slapped me hard. She ordered me to call my family to send money for compensation. Otherwise, she threatened to have me spend my life in prison, so that my son could see the woman's true colors. I called my son and asked him to come to the jewelry store. My son thought I was going to cause trouble for the woman, and hung up. Shortly after, my son called the woman to confirm whether I had actually come to the store. The woman, unaware of my identity, said she had not seen the prospective mother-in-law. I called out my son's name. The next second, the store clerks covered my mouth. On the other end, my son seemed to recognize my voice and asked the woman what was happening. The woman said a poor customer was causing a scene in the store. My son was furious. He immediately wanted to come to the store to protect the woman. This made the woman even more confident. She prepared to call security to come and teach me a lesson. I thought the security guard who had worked at this jewelry store for 10 years would surely recognize me. But to my surprise, the person who came over was the woman's brother. And that security guard had long ago been fired by the woman for abusing her position. The woman's brother, without a word, wanted to teach me a lesson. I stopped hiding my identity. I publicly announced that I was the chairman of the group. I said I would fire the woman and all the other employees. The woman didn't believe me. She thought I was pretending to be the chairman to avoid paying compensation. To prove my identity, I held out my hand for everyone to see the bracelet I was wearing. The company employees all recognized that this bracelet belonged exclusively to the chairman. The woman insisted the bracelet was a fake I had forged, and that my whole act was staged to extort money from the store. After saying that, the woman ordered security to restrain me. Then she snatched my bracelet and smashed it to pieces. Seeing this, I angrily warned the woman she would regret it. The woman replied that she was about to become the CEO's wife, and she wasn't worried about any consequences. She then started a live stream, asking her followers how they should punish a thief. When she saw someone suggest slapping me 100 times, the woman immediately ordered her brother to start beating me. She even forced me to admit fault and pay compensation. At the critical moment, my son arrived just in time.